Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm just kidding. All right, so welcome back to the Chapman family YouTube. So I decided to do some knotless braids on my daughter's natural hair. She was visiting her grandparents, and also she had swimming lessons all week when she got back from the visit. So I knew nobody was going to be trying to comb her hair, so we needed a protective style. So we decided to do the knotless braids. Now, I didn't use a blow dry. What I did to stretch her hair, after washing it, I put it in those two big braids, one on the top and one in the back. As you see in the video, I'm taking out those braids and just combing it out. I also made sure that it was thoroughly moisturized before putting it in the braids. And look at it. Look how shiny it is. Once I took those two braids out, I decided to part it down the middle. At least I tried. I did say try. Now, my part is not equal. And if you've been around for a while, you know I cannot part to save my life. But good thing that this style is okay, even if you are not the best parter. You like me, you just cannot get a part. And I even have a comb that is for parting, and I still cannot get it right. All right, so here I am. I put it in basically 3 sections. The top section, I'm going to split it into 2. And she was a little irritable because her iPad wasn't fully charged yet. So she was moving. But I did the best I could with those parts. All right, so now that I have it in 2 parts, I just used 2 rubber bands to put it in ponytails just to move it out of my way. We're going to start with the back section. So, as you see, I'm trying to part straight across in the back. I'm going to start with a row of 3. And I used the opposite method. So I did 3 at the very bottom. So that means the next row I'm going to do 4. And then I'll do an odd number, even, odd, even, odd, even. You get it. And so forth. Start this thing off right. I do not know that song. All right, so I digress. And all I'm doing now is I'm trying to, after I made my little section, I'm trying to find something to separate the hair that I'm not using. And as you can see, I've already done those 3 braids that are at the bottom on the first section. So now all I'm doing is putting a little of that Cantu. And please do not talk trash about the Cantu for kids, because I agree, it's not the best, but it works for her hair. We bought some a while back, and we still using it. As you see, I only used a little bit in her hair because it was already moisturized. And that little jelly that's on my hand, that is your Aunt Jessie's curl. I'll put it in the description box because I don't know the name. But it took me the longest to figure out how I wanted to do the sections, because I didn't want them to be right on top of the other ones. But it took me a while, so just bear with me while I'm figuring it out. Also, who can give me some advice on part? I just cannot part. I can do pretty much anything else. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and then I'm able to do it. But parting is just not my thing. All right, so I finally decided, and all I'm doing is putting a little of that gel at the roots. And I also use the brush to kind of brush it out to make it as smooth as possible, since she does have really curly hair, and I didn't use any heat or blow dry to blow dry it out. And I do want it to stay for a while, because usually braids do not stay in her hair long at all. All right, so and then I'm just braiding it. And look at that flick of the wrists. And look at that flick of the wrist. Now, I am pretty good at plaiting. I'm not at the best at braids that are attached to the head. I can do it, but I'm not the best at it. All right, so all I'm doing now is just going row by row. And once I get to the middle, then I'm going to start going to the sides, and I'm going to do it from the bottom up on the sides, if that makes any sense. You'll be able to see it. But look at that flick of the wrist. And look at that flick of the wrist. And like I said, my parts are not perfect. And I know y'all are going to be talking trash talking about, well, the parts are not perfect, but it's okay because she's only 5 and she's going to visit her grandparents. And even though it's not perfect, guess what? It was free. I didn't have to pay anybody a dime to braid her hair. And like I said, I wouldn't pay anybody to braid her hair because, one, we don't let anybody else do her hair besides me and her mom. But two, because braids don't really last. This style is probably going to last her maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks. And that's with us tying it up at night. And, yeah, it's not going to really last longer than 2 weeks. And it's still going to look kind of ragged at the end, but it's okay because we'll put it up in a ponytail and she'll go to her swimming lessons. It's the summertime. Also, since y'all here, what y'all waiting on? Go ahead and subscribe to our channel. I know I ain't posted many videos, but trust me, I got a lot of content that say a lot of videos that I've already taken. All I have to do is edit and post. So, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and show us some love. And also comment if y'all have any questions, anything I didn't answer in the video, just put it in the comment box. I promise you I'll get back to you. Also, if you have any suggestions for me or you have anything you want us to try, we're open to it. Just let us know. All right, so I finally made it to the sides. And as you can see, once I got to the sides, I started going from the bottom of the sides and going up because she's going to have a middle part and then she's going to have it land to both sides. I can't stay away from you too long, 'cause even if I do, I'll always call, checking on you, make sure you're okay. All right, that's enough of that music. And all I'm doing now is I'm on the side. It didn't take me forever to figure out how I'm going to do the parts and things like that. And also, for some reason, the way that my daughter's hair grows, her hair is healthy. It's nothing that we've done. It's been like that since birth. But the front of her hair is so much shorter than the rest, and it's always been like this. But look at there. I'm almost done. I'm working on the front. I'm working on that last one. She was happy, and I was happy too. It took us about 2 hours to get to this point. Good thing for Apple. Thank you, Apple, for the iPad. They ain't donate to me now. I paid for it, but it kept her occupied. All right. So all I'm doing is finishing up that braid. And then I did the edges, and like I said, the front of her hair is always shorter. But isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? All right.